This is Able Naija Mama. You are welcome back to my channel. Is this your first time joining me? You are welcome. And if you have been here before, you are also welcome. Please don't make this your last. So today, I will be sharing my story here. Like you all know, since I started this TB Joshua experience after BBC came out to drop some certain things about him, and I share my own experience. A lot of people have been dragging me. People are still praying for me. So some people were asking me, Able Naija Mama, what happened to you before? How come you are disabled? How come you cannot walk? How come you are on wheelchair? Although I've shared this story here before, how I become a physically challenged woman, how it happens. But like I told you people before, I deleted a lot of my videos when I was demonetized. So because of those people that are asking me, I've decided to share my story again. So let me tell you guys that care about me, that want to know my story, that have been praying for me. Let me tell you my story. So this is started the year 1996. I was about to write my senior WAEC then, which is SS3 exams. For those of you that don't know, that is to finish, I don't know how to put it. SS3 exam, that is when you are in class 6, you're about to write your senior WAEC. It's senior WAEC, not junior WAEC, senior WAEC. So then, if I'm walking, I will be feeling my leg heavy. The leg will be heavy. I will be using strength to carry it up. If I walk a little distance, I will feel tired. If I walk, sorry about that. So if I walk a little distance, I will feel tired. My legs will be heavy in me. Then if I put on slippers, I will not be feeling the slipper that I'm putting on something. You know, when you are wearing shoe or slippers in your leg, your toes will be able to grab it to know that you are putting on something. But for my own, I could not feel it. When I'm walking, the slippers will be falling off my leg. If I walk from here to here, I will sit down, feel tired. To carry the leg is a problem for me. It looks that is very heavy for me to carry. So this is started like that. Then I don't know what it is. When I'm complaining, they will be telling me that it's laziness, that I'm fat. That is why I'm lazy. That I should try to be doing exercise. That's what they normally tell me. So I think for about, as I was still managing it to school. Anyway, I want to go, I will manage it. It's just that when I walk a little distance, I will rest. The more time, I could not even put on slippers again. And I started wearing sandals. Something is sandals. When I wear something that have buckle, that I will be able to use so that I can buckle it tight in my leg. Because then I was no longer in control of anything I'm putting on in my leg. So when my parents now see that, this thing is becoming serious, so what is it? So they now took me to hospital, general hospital in Warri. So when we went there, they do some tests, check here and there and there. After all the tests, they said they did not see any issue. They now gave me some drugs to take. We took them back home. They now told us that if we want to go further to check what is happening, that we can go to a teaching hospital that did not have enough equipment there to continue their findings. So we left and went to through the drugs. Still, it is still where it is. So after that time, we now went to again one hospital. Those of you that are conversant with Delta State, to a hospital called Eku Baptist Hospital in Delta State. I went there. when we went to the hospital, they still do more tests than the one they did before in that general hospital in Warri Central Hospital. They carry out more tests, do many things. But after everything, still, they could not find anything. They now gave me drugs. They say, okay, we should go to a teaching hospital. So I will do more findings. I came back, continued to clean that drugs. So I was still managing it to anywhere I want to go like that. Then the thing now started getting worse. When they now took me to one orthopedic hospital in Sapele, we went there. The man said, oh, because the man have enough machine there to do tests. Somebody directed us to that place. We went there, we do a lot of tests, x-rays, many things. The man said that he did not see anything, that we should go to a teaching hospital. Meanwhile, that time, it's not that they are not planning to go to a teaching hospital. It's just that the money people were telling us that we should hold enough money so that we can go to that site. So my father was looking for money. So there was a day, because of all this thing, I was no longer happy. Because then I stopped going to school. I could not go to school again. So because of the way I was feeling, I was not talking to anybody again. I became depressed. Now it's not that I know that thing is depression. When I started seeing a lot of things, I know that I was depressed that time. But then I don't know that it was depression, because I would not like to. Then I would not like to talk to anybody. I just want to be left alone. I was not eating. If anybody talk to me, I will not answer. I don't want anybody to get close to me, because before that time I started writing the exam to finish secondary school. So I don't want to talk to anybody. I was just on my own. And my father used to travel a lot because he's a driver. He traveled from one state to another always. So he traveled for some time. When he came back, then I was now said that my hair is too bush, that I should come outside, let him barb the hair, because I no longer care about myself. I'm not barbing my hair, nothing. I don't. In short, nothing is. I just feel tired. I don't want to do anything. I just want to be left unable to bath. They will force me, many things like that. So my father now said I should come outside, let the barb cut my hair. And I came out, and I cut my hair. After cutting the hair, my father now said that I'm looking bright now, I'm looking good now. That they should bring mirror. Let me see my hair. So they now brought the mirror. As soon as I hold the mirror like this to look at my face, when I saw how I was looking, because ever since I've not been seeing myself, I don't look at mirror, I don't even know how I look. So immediately I see myself like that. That was the end. I don't even remember what happened to me again. When I woke up in the hospital. That hospital is in Agbaro. They call it Elo Clinic. That was where I woke up. Before I now know that, they said I fainted. So I stayed there till they break. When they were able to revive me, everything, the doctor now told my father that he should still carry me to General Hospital before this thing will get out of hand. So they now discharge me and bring me back. Within 1 week, my father have looked for money. They now carry me to Ibadan Teaching Hospital in Ibadan. Yeah. So even when my father want to go, because the way I was looking, oh, if you see me that day, somebody tell you that I will survive the next day, you will not believe. A lot of people were even telling my father that the way they are seeing this your daughter, they don't think that she can make it all the way from Delta State to Ibadan, because she does not have strength. How do you think that she can make it? So my father now said that it's better that he tried, that for him to just sit down and be watching his daughter just give up like that. So we went there, my father, my cousin sister, we are the same age mate. So we now went together. To get help us, we reached Ibadan safely. So immediately we reached there, they admit me. They now said they are going to do some tests. They did a lot of tests. In short, I cannot make sure it. A lot of tests. I also do ultra. I think what they used to call that one. I've forgotten the name. CT scan. They did everything. So after doing everything, they now find out that they said that I have spinal blockage. That in my back here, that there is a blockage. That blockage is stopping whether the blood to flow down to the legs, to the nerves. That because blood is not flowing down to the legs, that is why the nerves are becoming weak. That the veins are weak. That is why I cannot lift it, I cannot carry it. And even before that, the thing started affecting my hands. I could not use my hand to put something in my mouth. I could not hold something very strong. It started affecting my upper side after the lower side. So they now said they are going to do operation on me. That blockage, they are going to free that place so that the blood will continue to flow down. If I say, okay, no problem. So they now do that operation. They carry me to the theater. It was a lady doctor that was doing that thing that day. So first of all, they withdraw when the lady doctor put, if you see, that was the day that I know that this our head is full of kata, a lot of kata is inside our head. Because what I used my eye to see that day, oh God. So the doctor now said that he's going to drill the thing out of my back. The needle, when you see the needle, very long and big. When he shook it inside my back, according to what she said, she's supposed to draw water out of the back. That water that blocked the spinal cord, that is supposed to draw it out. But when they put it, as soon as they put it, my bone will be shaking like this at my back. My back will be shaking. So instead of her to draw water out, instead she will bring blood out. She did it the first time. The second time is blood instead of water. She now says she don't want to put that needle in my back the third time again. That she's going to look for somebody. If you see that time, my nose, mucus were coming out from my nose everywhere. She now said that she's pitying my father. I even made that she don't want to leave me and go back. Father, if I go back to the world without them removing this thing, that if they want to bring another doctor, that we're going to repay money again. And that thing, not be small money we pay to do that thing. So now say we should hold on. I want to go and look for another doctor. Now went out. She now went out. Go and bring another male doctor. This time is a man. The man now came. The man also shook that needle in my back the first time. Instead of the blood, instead of water, he brought out blood. He now put it the second time. That was when he now drew that water. Immediately they drew that water from my back. I felt it all over my body as if, I don't know how to describe it. I just free once. It's like something was pressing me before. You know when you are choking somebody, when you are using pillow to press somebody, then you now remove the pillow from the person. You know, the way air will enter, the way the person will be free. That was how I felt when they drew that thing out of my back. When we entered that place, I think around 11, a bit to 11, before they finished that thing, it was after 3. The doctor now said that they should take me to the ward. That since they finished this at 3 o'clock, that is the next day, 3 o'clock, I'm going to stand up. I should not stand up. I should not try to get up. I should just lie down, open my face up like this till after 24 hours. That if I stand up, the headache I'm going to have, that no mercy will cure it, I can give up. So just I should remain in that position. So they took me to the ward, dropped me there, stayed from morning. I did not eat, no water, nothing. My father was there with me. My cousin was there. We did not know anybody then in the hospital. So when it was around, I think 11, 12 in the night, I could not bear the pain. I was crying because if you see, all my body was hot. Because when they were doing that, they gave me injection. So because of that, I could not feel the pain then. But after the injection died of everything, the pain was unbearable for me. I was even telling them, they should just allow me to start. If I want to die, let me die. They should leave me because the pain was too much for me. I could not bear the pain. I was crying. I was crying. I was there. Begging, let me stand. They said, la. I could not stand. My father was, because they don't allow him to stay inside the ward. So he stand in the outside the window, was looking at me through that place. If you see my father stand there, was doing it like this for me. He was begging me that I should not stand up, that I should please. When the nurse now look at him, that came to meet me. The nurse now said that, when you have seen your father now, are you the only child your father have? I said no. He asked me how many of us. I told him. I told her. She now said, because of the love my father have for me, that I should please bear this pain. I should please bear this pain. That if I stand up, I may not make it. I should please. I was crying. I was telling the nurse, I'm tired. I'm tired. My father was still there. He could not go back to, because they were sleeping outside the hospital. That is, they would put mat in the, I don't know how to, is it the emergency side? That is where it used to be. They used to pull mat and sleep. He was begging me, don't stand up. When the nurse was seeing, saw that I could not, the nurse now said that he will go and bring a painkiller for me. But that painkiller that I cannot use water to take it, because they said I should not take anything in. That they will bring it for me. If I can chew it, let me chew it. So now go and look for painkiller and gave me. And a sleepy tablet. And I gave me the two together. I chew it. After chewing it, at that time it was almost after 12. After chewing it, and I slept from that time to, I think, around 3 in the middle of the night. Now I wake up again. From that 3 o'clock, that was how I battled till they break. Then when they break now, people started coming, because I see people that started talking. People have started coming around me. I was not feeling that pain much again. Till around 3 in the afternoon before I now got up. So when it was time for me to get up, they now said I should stand up. I got up and I stand up. The hand I could not raise very well before I raised it. When they even brought a camel for me to drink, I could hold the spoon to drink it. So I was very, very happy. My father was happy. Everybody was happy. And then I said that since they have drilled that I should continue with physiotherapy, that they are going to be doing physiotherapy for me. That there are some other tests or some other things that they are going to do for me. That I should continue with the physiotherapy first. So I was there. They were doing the physio. They're doing it for me. I was doing other tests too. So before then, my father money have. My father have gone back to Warri. Remaining only me and my sister. We have spent about 2 months in the hospital now. And with that 2 months, my father has spent a lot. A lot. Even with this process, my father even sold his car as we're using to work. I did not even know. It was later on I learned that with all the treatment we did, I even sold this car to continue with my treatment. So when they now say that, okay, we're still in the hospital, so no money again, our money are finished. One of the doctors there treating me that time, the doctor now said that he's going to help me, that he's going to grant me waiver. I was asking, what is waiver? He said that waiver that they are going to grant me will be because they used to give me food in the hospital 3 times a day. But although their food, I could not eat it. I could not eat all those Yoruba food. So he now said they are going to grant me waiver, and they are going to hand over my case to government. That government is going to take over the case. So there is one test that they used to tell me to do that time. The money was very big. She now said that she will help me so that government will take over. So she really do the other groundwork, everything. Then I said, okay, government have took over my case. So that test that they said I should write, they now give me date that I'm going to do that test. And that test, with the dates they gave me, is going to take 2 months time before I will do that test. So she now told me that she don't think I can stay in the hospital from now to that time, because since I told me to go and do that test, and they're not going to treat me again, they're not going to do anything for me again until I do that test. So she now said that instead of that one, they will discharge me and go back to Warri. After 2 months, I should come back. Before then, I've already know people now in the hospital. Some of our town people we have met then. Even my sister was no longer sleeping in the hospital. She was not sleeping in one of my family members in that Ibadan there. And we did not know they were staying in Ibadan. You see, the hospital that we now meet them. So they now say that I should discharge. So when they now told these people that my sister was staying in their place, that I'm going to discharge, they now said that they will not allow me to go back to Warri like this, that they should discharge me to come to their house in Ibadan there. That after 2 months, I should come back to the hospital. That was what they conclude. So that was how I was discharged to hospital. Discharged from the hospital to my relative place, which is my uncle. So that I'm going to end the story here because I don't want the video to be too long. If you guys still want me to continue the story, I'm going to continue. You guys will know if I went back to the hospital, what happened next. You people will see, find out. So this is why I'm going to drop I'm Batty. So please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe, share my video. Don't forget to like also. So I will end my story here. I will continue after this one. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.